Episodes.
Only skepticism can illuminate the underlying currents that course through every governmental initiative. Such initiatives, beyond their surface, are invariably driven by hidden motives. Otherwise, how can one explain the sudden engagement of public servants in such a noble endeavor? If you can provide an explanation, please share it with us. It would be most intriguing.
Attention! For teenagers, the Security Service of Ukraine (SBU) and the police, arguably the most effective agencies for influencing adolescents, a promotional campaign has been launched during the Ukrainian news marathon to counteract their recruitment by terrorist groups from the periphery. Evaluate the execution and try to discern the underlying motivations. First, the advertisement placement is perfectly targeted during the news marathon, whose audience has been whittled down to two scandalous women of Bolsak's age and an elderly man, a witness to the struggle against the Soviet NKVD, accustomed to watching only state television, for which he has no alternative, and who no longer fully comprehends the content, merely observing the young women on screen. Second, internal spies and law enforcement agencies are among the most suitable entities for engaging with youth in any nation, especially in post-Soviet states, where the SBU and police, in this context, are entirely Soviet in nature. Third, one must not delude oneself into believing that insidious swamp-dwelling terrorists recruit pitiable, naive children. No one falls into their traps or schemes. They seek out those who actively respond to recruitment calls, who yearn to be recruited. Instead of wasting resources on foolish advertising, which effectively amounts to theft of funds through these videos and publications, it would be more effective to identify risk groups, from which already vulnerable adolescents are recruited, and work specifically with these groups, without noise and distraction. Fourth, it is evident that publicity and advertising were necessary. Otherwise, how could the costs of producing this advertising material and executing this unnecessary campaign be justified? By the way, what results are expected from this strategic game of anticipation? Is there a report from experts, recommendations, or other analyses? We are a community, and we need to be informed.